Hello everyone, my name is Daniel with Kura Home, and today we're going to talk about the sump pump, what it does, how it functions, and how to test yours. First, we want to talk about the way that water is prevented from getting into your basement. This starts with a really great gutter system. You want to have gutters on the outside of your home, but the most important part of that is the downspouts. Downspout is getting water away from your home. I highly recommend having a downspout that's getting water 4 to 10 feet away from your home. The second thing is your landscaping. Oftentimes, if you drive around and you look at homes, you'll see that homes are built up on a little bit of a hill. That's because the landscape is working to get water away from the home in case the gutters do fail, or just from your normal daily rain that's coming down. So ensuring that your landscape is set up in a way that it's getting water away from the home and it's not allowing snow or rain to just sit near the foundation of your home. The next thing that's working to keep water out of your basement is the sump pump and the drain tile. So let's take a look here at this sump pump. This is the drain tile. The way that this drain tile works is that it runs all the way around the foundation of your home. And if you look close, you can actually see little holes on the top of this drain tile. That allows water to come into the drain tile. And if we look at the bottom of the drain tile, there aren't any holes. That's allowing the water to flow through this and come into the sump pump basket. The sump pump basket, when it started, it actually pushes water out of this drain and it goes to the outside of your home. Your sump pump should have a valve right here, and this should be a one-way valve. So the way that this works is that when water is pushed up, the valve opens, but when it stops pumping and that water tries to come back down, the valve closes again. It's a one-way valve. So there's 3 ways to test your sump pump. We're gonna go through them today. The first way, which I think is the most complicated, is to dump water into your sump pump, and that's stimulating this as if water was going to be flowing through. So we can take a bucket here, and what we're going to do is dump this water in, and what we're trying to do is get that valve to come up. So we can see that little valve right there, that black valve, and that actually came up high enough to the point where it kicked the sump pump on. So in my opinion, that test is complete. We've tested the water came up this float, and it pushed water outside the home. In my opinion, that's the most complicated because you actually need a tool to test it. But there's an easier way. If you already have water in your sump pump like this, we can actually reach down in here and we can do the same thing the water did, except so we can actually grab this float. As you can see, it floats up and down, and if we pull it all the way to the top, it's going to kick the sump pump on. Just like that. Now, if you pull that float all the way up, or you dump all that water into your sump basket and you dump enough to get that float up, if that float comes all the way to the top and it doesn't turn your sump basket on, your sump pump's not working properly. You need to have a professional come.